It's surreal. You just
Joan Carboni lives in Rockaway on Long Island, New York. Her husband passed away just a few months ago, and both she and her brother-in-law have been trying to take care of her father ever since then.
I hope he's my guarding angel now, and and I miss him.
But then Mother Nature threw a curveball at Joan through a natural disaster, Hurricane Sandy.
When the water started coming in, it was coming in so fast that I just ran back upstairs.
The storm left her home in shambles, and she's been working around the clock trying to get her house in order while taking care of her dad at the same time. But little did Joan know that help was on the way, all through hundreds of volunteers dressed in yellow vests.
I've totally been introduced to them in a way that I will never forget.
You guys can't help enough. Can't get rid of you in a sense. You're constantly asking us, what can we do for you? And it's great.
They're talking about the Mormon Helping Hands program, comprised of missionaries and members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, who have joined together with others in the community to offer victims like Joan and John a helping hand. On Saturday morning, the group met together early in the morning and then worked into the afternoon cleaning up the debris and clearing out the basements that were damaged by the storm.
They call the missionaries their little yellow army of happiness because we're bringing joy to them. It was devastated. We had to remove all their belongings from their homes and just dump them on the curb, everything they owned. It was just soaking wet, and so they didn't know where to start, and when the missionaries went in there with good attitudes and good hope, it just really helped lift their spirits.
As a missionary, we talk a lot about charity, and this is the perfect opportunity to show that charity and to serve others.
It's great to see that we can help people feel upbeat at a time where I expected people to be more down.
Sunday is a day where Latter-day Saints typically attend worship services for a few hours, but this Sunday was a little different. Members met together for about a half hour, dressed in their yellow vests. Then they left the church building and put into action what Jesus Christ taught, serving and helping those in need.
I didn't know how I was going to start to do this cleanup today, but I got a bunch of volunteers from the area just came, and I tell you, when I first started, I was down to tears today. When I saw 20 people in the room helping out and cleaning up was just great.
Efforts like this in New York and New Jersey were seen all across the affected areas of the East Coast as local church leaders organized cleanup efforts in their respective areas. To date, more than 7,000 Mormon Helping Hands volunteers have given nearly 83,000 hours of service in partnering with the American Red Cross and other relief efforts. At this church building in New Jersey, volunteers are helping to amass together relief supplies, including food, water, hygiene kits, generators, and other supplies, totaling about 300,000 pounds of supplies that have been given to victims affected by the storm.
When we show up, and I mean we as the church, and workers come to help, and they can see that process of rebuilding starting to begin just by cleaning up the mess, it's a breath of fresh air to them, and that is what's really satisfying to see.
And that breath of fresh air is most welcome for people like Joan and her brother-in-law John, who have had a very hard few months. It's given them a chance to heal the wounds and the emotional scars that have come from Hurricane Sandy.
I know you're a religious group, but it's not a religious thing. Everybody's being helped by you people. It's not where it's just, hey, you're a Catholic, I'm going to help you. You're a Pentecostal, I'm going to help you. No, it's just, you're a human being. We're going to help them all.
There's humanity left in this world. There's still good people. It's giving you a feeling of hope when in the moment of despair. That's what it means to me.